Hey everybody, welcome back to the Carry and Cut YouTube channel. And if you're new here, I sure do appreciate you stopping by and watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out our Instagram at carryandcut and our Patreon at carryandcut. Also, all the proceeds from the Patreon are going to go directly back into the channel to buy new knives and new equipment to hopefully make the quality and the content better for you guys. So today, we got the tools out. And we're looking at the Civivi hadros in front of us. We're going to do a disassembly and maintenance video on this knife right here. So if you guys do have one of these knives and want to take it apart, do some maintenance on it, don't be afraid to. It's a liner lock construction. This thing will be easy piece of cake to get back together. So let's get on into it and see if we can improve this action at all. So anything to, noteworthy. The only T6 screws on this are going to be the pocket clips. Everything else is T8, so you only need 2 drivers, so it's going to be pretty easy to work on too. And I want to give a huge shout out to Jimmie Crowe. That's another one of his knives. So thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate it very much. So let's go right on into it. Let's get this pocket clip out. Pop this T6 out of here. Both of them, I might add. There we go, just like so. Put him off to the side for now. Let's go ahead and start with the non-show side of it. So let's get this. These are actually T8. I said that in the review. It's awesome to see that the companies are putting T8s and stuff other than just the pivot, because I definitely recommend or prefer, I guess you could say, T8s. So we're going to put our non-show side up here on the top deck. This is my little, I don't know if you guys can even see it up there, pretty sure you can, my little teardown tray. Jimmie Crowe got that for me, nice little present. Sure appreciate that, Jimmy. Little booger, get out of there. I don't know why sometimes these things can be such a pain in the butt. You know, they don't have 1,000 threads on them. There can only so much go in there. He does not want to come out of there. Let's see if we can get our little pry tool in there. We might just have to wait until we get this thing taken apart to get him out of there. Oh well, we'll worry about him in a second. Alright, let's go ahead and get our pivot out of there. All these Civivi knives are going to be, captive pivots too. So it's definitely cool to see that one. Love that. Alright, and that's our liner lock side. So there's our one scale. Oh, there's a stop pin flying out at us. Make sure we don't lose that one. Here's our actual, there's our screw too. That darn screw that was fighting us. And he just wants to stay in there too. Push him out to the backside, see if he likes that. There we go. So it's always a good idea to keep your screws in order of where you're taking them out of. In this case, it's not going to be too big of a deal, it looks like. They're all going to be the same size. And so I like these cage ceramic bearings, how they have them. In case, I think this is going to be in brass or somewhat similar material. I like to see that. I like the metal on metal versus, I guess it's not metal on metal, but ceramic metal. I don't know where I'm getting out there, but I like to see that better. Okay, so our lower deck, we're going to put the show side pivot. Flip back to our T8 here. Let's get these barrel spacers out of the way. Same goes on this one. And so this is definitely going to be pretty much the same for any liner lock knife. They are very simple to take apart, easy to work on, and that is the beautiful thing of them. And they are very, reliable too. Liner locks, or people can hate on them all they want to, but they are definitely still strong locks, and they wouldn't have been using them forever if they didn't work good. Pop that darn thing out of there. There it went. Alright, so what do we got? We got 2. Let me get the lube and everything out of the way. We got a pocket clip, of course. We got 2 ceramic ball bearings, 2 liners, 2 scales, a blade, a couple back spacers, barrel spacers, stop pin, and a pivot. So let's go ahead and get the Q-tip going on here. Get this thing cleaned up. This thing is exceptionally clean already, so there really is nothing to even worry about there. But we'll go ahead and, oops, there went the lid. We'll just go ahead and run some here on the pivot of the liner, just to make sure there's no extra grease or nasty on there we don't need in there. Which Jimmy takes incredible care of his knife, so everything is super squeaky clean, just like it always is. Throw that out of the way before we spill it all. Let's go ahead and give that a nice little wipe down. Still haven't found my disassembly rag. Don't know whatever happened to that darn thing. Have to look for that one. So paper towel is what we're going to be using right now. Alright, Let's go ahead and get our bearings nice and washed up. Perfect. And this is another one of those times that I say always pay attention to what way your bearings are, because they do have this little dished out portion right there. Of course, that's going to be going to the liner side, and the ceramic balls are going to be up towards the blade. So just something to look forward to or look at when you're taking this apart, when you're going to be reassembling. Make sure you install back in the right direction. Get our blade nice and cleaned up there, just like so. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with our liner lock portion of it. Let's go ahead and get just like so. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and get our top screw. The last one I did, darn thing don't want to come out of there. Come on, there it goes. Get our Locktite out. You don't have to do it this way, but I think it just makes it a little bit easier when you actually go to put this thing together, so you don't have every single piece falling out on you when you pick it up. T8, keep forgetting that. Just a little dab will do you. Oh shoot! See, it happens that fast. You go losing stuff. Don't want that to happen. Probably smeared all of it off here. Let's get another little dab of it there. The only downside about how small this scale is, you're kind of hard to hold on to the darn thing. There we go. So we got him started like so. Get a little more Loctite on this one. We'll put our other spacer in, like so. Alright, so of course we're not going crazy, we're just snugging them up for now. At this point we can go ahead and install our stop pin also, and we can also throw our pivot back in. I'm doing this backwards. The scales are going to be the exact same on both. Well, the screws are both the exact same on each side. So, and this is definitely going to be our. Is this going to be our show side? No, show side is going to be this side right there. So our pivot's going to be coming down through like that one. So I guess we probably could have started on this side over here, but it'll be all right. And there's a little orientator dude, I guess it's going to be on a lot of your Civivi models. See that little notch out right there? That's going to go right into the, right there. Poof, pop, just like that. So easy enough. You can throw that one in there. We're just going to go ahead and go from this side, and we'll just plop everything back down on top of it. So we're going to put some KPL here on our outer edge, just like so, where our washer is going to be. Our washer's bearings. Throw a bearing on there. A little bit of lube on them. Okay, throw our blade in, like so. A little more lube on this part. We'll put a little bit up here too. Make sure we got that how we want it. Perfect. Alright, now we can go ahead and set the liner, this part right back on top here. And these are just kind of going to snap right back into place where they should go. Right back to their home. Bam, just like that. Alright. Alright, now we can throw our other screws back in. Oh, about losing them. Fingers getting a little buttery here. even if you do have a magnetic driver, there isn't enough steel to even make these things very magnetic, so that's the only bad part. Well, we got plenty of goo on that one. We'll just go ahead and drop him on there, and we'll go ahead and wipe that Loctite up here when we get this screw installed. Nothing crazy, we're just loosened for now. Well, not loosened, we're just going to put them on just snug. And of course, you still have our pivot to put in too. Throw him right on in there, like so. Okay. Main pivot screw. This thing's big enough. I really do like these oversized pivots. They're really nice. Oop. Alright, we're going to throw him right on in there, like so. Alright, let's check our centering. That looks pretty good. Looks about right on the money to me. Don't know if we really have to adjust anything. Maybe just a little skosh. Oh yeah, that felt pretty good right there. Flipped right open. I think it actually was a little better now that we loosened that up a little bit. Action seems pretty nice. Alright, let's go ahead and throw our clip screw on, or pocket clips in. Nice if we can get this darn thing to. This would be a good candidate for the titanium milled clips that they do. That would be sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and try to rub a little bit of Loctite on these, just like so. We don't need a crazy amount. Let's see if we can get them started right there. Of course, get our T6 out and run them babies in. Okay. Don't overdo them. That's what the Loctite's for. Just let it do its job. And now we can tighten up our body screws on here also. We already got that one nice and snug down. Snug that one up. Snug that one up. We got our pocket clip or pivot how we like it. So there we go. Centering is perfect. Flips right out. Flies out. Action's pretty good. Closes even better than it did before. So maybe that could just be because of the actual lube itself, but works really well. So, alright guys, that's how to disassemble and maintain your Civivi hadros. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, leave it down in the comments below. And if you have any questions, leave it down there also. So, thanks for watching guys. Until next time, thanks.